that starting screen music. Yep. Okay. This is who I've got so far. Get this out of the way. Okay, so we're doing custom origin because we don't want to play one of the main characters. Doing a half elf. It's a half drow. We are playing a cleric because somebody asked us to show how to make druid viable, so we're making a nature cleric, and that's how you play a viable druid. I'm gonna go with Shillelagh so we have something cheap that can far away. I like Elias Tree as a deity for when I'm playing a half drow. And we're going with Guild Artisan because of the inside joke, kind of how you can kind of see what the character looks like. Kind of a basic stat spread, 13 int for possible multi-class until the shield. We'll see, might not bother. But it's there in case we want to. Charisma, unfortunately, has to be enough to talk in our party, that's fine. Or we can just fail every check and see what happens, that's fun too. No strength because, and if we did want to pivot into strength, there's lots of strength. For spells, we've got Command, Guiding Bolt, Inflict, Healing Word. Probably change this up quite a bit, but this is pretty good. Cantrips, we've got Guidance and Resistance, as well as just gonna turn that to Do Not Disturb. And yeah, that's basically it. This is what we look like. Kind of got these fancy bit of birds, as well as just the gold headband on the back of our hair, which is glowing curly.
Let's hope the locals are friendly.
That's what they sound like. And time to start. We're gonna hit that go button. Let's see, the hardest part about making a character in D&D also translates through. And let's see, what do we want to name our character? Because it'd be really easy to just name him Colonel. That'd be EL. That's what we're gonna go with.
You need a guardian. Choose one.
Alright, so for these, I don't ever actually make one. I always just hit this a whole bunch of times and go with it. So we'll do 5 clicks and then just hit venture forth without even really looking. Okay, you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, venture forth. We're also going to watch every cutscene, make sure we listen to every dialogue possible, not speed anything up because that's important for anybody who's watching. I think probably a bit too loud, huh? Put this stuff down. Anybody who's watching, let me know if things are too loud or if I'm too quiet, things like that. No, I'm still trying to figure out how the settings and such work. I love nautiloids. Nautiloids are so cool. One of the big draws to this, like when I first played the teaser way back, like a couple years ago almost. This opening scene where the Gith Yankee on Dragonback were fighting a nautiloid, like I was already sold on the game. I was like, yep, they got me in the first scene. I'm buying this. It's one of my like favorite lores in all of the Forgotten Realms kind of lore. Yeah, red dragons trying to beat down an nautiloid, great time. The nautiloid on fire, dragon looking in. Crazy opening scene. We're gonna have to figure out where the best place to put my face is. Out of the frying pan, into the fire. How nice of that pod to just randomly open. Okay, let's have a look. I think we could actually tuck ourselves to this bottom corner. That bottom corner looks like it's going to be the spot to put us. Alright. Check out the dead mind flare. Paradox.
Dead.
This is the pool that thing came from. The parasite now writhing behind your eye.
We're going to investigate. Because why not? We like to roll dice. We're here to roll dice. And we have guidance. Good start.
The casing is fragile. The slightest touch could cause it to crumble.
We should touch it, right? We should touch it? Of course we should touch it. It would have been really funny if we would have just died immediately. I like that though. That's like a fun little kind of like intro mechanic to show you at the very beginning of your run that these things exist.
I feel better.
Right? Everybody loves going through the sphincters. Alright. Dead goblin. Just looking for whatever stuff we can kind of find. What do we start with as a cleric anyway? We've got revivify scrolls and potions. Got a couple of dollars. Do you start with a camp supply stack? That's fun. Oh, chain shirt. Leather boots. Mace. Okay. We are ranged weapons. We don't need a ranged weapon.
Mind flayer horticulture.
So we're gonna go up. We're gonna go over here.
Release up. Yes, you've come to save us from this place. From this place, you'll free us.
The exposed brain quivers in expectation.
Please. Before they return. They return. A newborn. Born new from this husk.
You know no creature like this. One that is more brain than person.
Normally, you know, but
Remove us from this body. From this case. Free us. Please.
let's see. We have no strength. This is our best shot. We can look at it. We can try to inspect. We have guidance. Those dice rolls to start this game.
You notice edema, a swelling of the brain causing pressure where it strains against the shell of the skull.
Okay. I'm gonna do this because we have negative strength. Guidance is already applied. You know what this means? We're rolling this well to start the game on these checks. When it comes down to it, we are going to roll nothing in combat.
The brain lifts from the skull, but you notice an opportunity. You could cripple the strange creature, making it more subservient should it prove a threat.
So, I've never actually done this. This was all kind of like brought to me from a friend who told me that this was indeed a thing. So we're gonna see what happens. Of course, the roll that matters is the one that we biff. Oops. Shot.
Doesn't do anything.
That's because we're going left. Away we go. Man, like just this. Look at these visuals.
Abomination. This is your end. Drops and your skin tingles. Visions rush past. A dragon's wing, a silver sword, and a flash of your face seen through the strange woman's eyes. Oh, my head. What is this? Skvar, you are no thrall.
What makes you think I
We
would
carry mind flayer parasites. Unless we escape, unless we are cleansed, our bodies and minds will be tainted and twisted. Within days, we will be Geich, mind flayers. We can do nothing until we escape. That must be our priority. First, we exterminate the Imps. Then we find the helm and take control of the ship. We will address them at...
Okay, so first combat, let's see how it goes. Got some imps. We're gonna decide here. Let's go to the sacred flame. Go live.
Swift and lethal.
So we'll have
Taste my fury.
Then get in position to hit some.
No choice but to keep going.
Move up to here. See, look at the fighter doing the tanking. So, focus fire on the target that's closest. Unfortunately, that time we need to reposition.
I will ascend.
Look at Lae'zel go.
One day I'll catch a break.
Third person first. And then hopefully
Swift and lethal.
You proved surprisingly adequate in battle. Now, to the helm.
guitar. Or what we're looking for is a shield. Incinerated Mind Flayer. Okay. I'm not the person who takes every single
Swift as my
thing
feet
that's
can carry me.
around. I'll take a lot of it, but most of it just
Won't be able to take another dragon attack. We need to get out before it's too late.
Doctor.
Gauge machinery. I can make no sense of it. Damn it! Repositioning.
I like to solve problems before they start.
Dead already. Damn it! Let's have a look.
You! Get me! What are you waiting for? Get this blasted tube open!
What? Oh no, we came back with friends. This is a problem.
You are not us! You must be terminated!
Uh-oh. Stop saving. Get hit hard. Good thing Lae'zel's a monster.
Best be on my way.
The console appears dormant. The mechanisms are completely unrecognizable at first, but then you spy an empty socket. Nothing. The console remains dormant.
Whatever fits in that socket.
Get me out! Come on! Get me out of this thing!
The construction is too alien. Nothing looks familiar.
This ship is crashing. Do you intend to die for a stranger?
Try that contraption next to the pod. They did something to it when they sealed me in. Hurry! Please!
How many hosts of these gay infected?
So, this thing
Dazed
here.
woman is trapped inside the pod. She doesn't notice you.
Back in the beta testing, there used to be like a spot in here where you could target the mind flayer inside and get a whole bunch of XP for like cheesing it. They took that out.
This bit of those controls next to the pod.
Do the responsible thing and loot first. One idiot.
The console appears dormant. The console hums to life.
Just barely, because I forgot the guidance.
The pulsing glow and organic lines of the device make it seem more like a beating heart than a machine. Perhaps Perhaps it will open the nearby pod. Suddenly, you feel a hideous squirming in your head. A parasite. Then discomfort fades, and another sensation washes over you. Connection. Authority.
Really funny if I failed this roll. I tried to. You see me try to fail this roll?
You feel the biomechanical brain of the console process your command and yield to it. A shiver runs across your mind. You feel sated.
I thought that damn thing was going to be my coffin. Thank you.
Your mind lurches into her thoughts. Her gratitude is mixed with wariness, because you have a gift with you.
You keep dangerous company. Fair point. Looks like there's plenty of fighting ahead. Let me come with you. We can get off this ship and watch each other's backs along the way. Shadowheart. One moment.
I'm gonna chuckle every time I see our name.
It's nothing. Trust me.
Enough of this chatter. We need to get to the helm. Now.
She's right. Lead on.
We're gonna go ahead and no particular. Shadow.
We are nearing the helm. Once inside, do
you
as I
ready?
say.
You ready?
Who put you in charge? I'll trust my own judgment.
Cane yank.
I wish I knew the translation for that. Sounds like a funny one. How embarrassing.
Thrall, connect the nerves of the transponder. We must escape. Now.
Do it. We will deal with the Geich after we escape.
Hopefully that, I think my mic was picking up way too much, but hard to tell. Okay, so we're gonna start by just getting some of these things out of the way. 15 turns is a lot of turns.
Let's end this.
Okay.
Got to move.
Shadowheart's gonna come up. First shot missed.
Time to strike.
Transponder.
Ignore the devil. We must transponder.
We're ignoring the devil for the most part. Don't worry about that. We are ignoring the devil.
Let's finish this. Might prove useful.
Victory awaits. No time to waste.
We never equipped. Oh no, we have a bow now. We have a bow. We'll try to shoot it. Darn. Sword back out. Yeah, 3 damage is not bad.
Breathe deep and move.
Need to stay focused.
Doop-de-doop-de-doo.
Hurry, before they strike.
Okay,
On I
keep
go.
going forward. Keep on blasting.
I will ascend.
Music in this game is so good too when you're in combat. It just gets you like, right into it.
These boots have seen everything.
Focus fire.
What should I do? Moving.
It's always the thing you want to do. Just make sure you focus fire. Not saved.
I am fury. I am death.
Jumping in this game is infinitely better than it is in 5th edition. Oh, we still
On the
can't get
move.
there, so get closer and we'll fire. That'd still be enough. If we sit here long enough, we could possibly get the XP for that devil as well, but
Time to press ahead.
we're not going to do that. That seems like a lot of time for not enough payoff.
Got to concentrate. No mercy.
We can just finish off this creature and then get to the panel.
The helm's alien transponder. You've made it in time.
Such an epic cutscene. Right at the beginning of the game, too, to just... Scare the crap out of everyone nearby watching this giant burning nautiloid. sometime later.
As you wake, the tadpole squirms in your skull.
That feels so weird, huh?
Other than the infection, you're more or less intact. A miracle, given everything you've been through, but it'll all be for nothing if you don't find help soon. The tadpole is a death sentence, and the clock is ticking. You need a cure.
Ah, that's right. You forgot that was the thing. You managed to escape the Nautiloid? Let's go wake up Shadowheart. Everyone in this world who's ever watched me or heard of me play a video game knows I'm a goody two-shoes. Unless there's an opportunity to be a complete
You're
shithead,
alive.
but in like a
I'm
funny way,
alive.
I'm a goody two-shoes.
How is this possible? I remember the ship. I remember falling. Then nothing. You might want to reconsider calling her a friend. Looks like she ran off without us. No, I don't recognize this place. But anything's an improvement on where we just came from.
She's not wrong.
First things first, we need supplies, shelter, and most of all, a healer. We might have escaped, but we still have these little monsters in our heads. We need each other, and we both know what's at stake. Can't think of better company.
Oh, this is where our ways. No. We need people
One thing.
for now.
Just before we go, I wanted to thank you again for freeing me. It would have been all too easy for you to run right past my pod, but you didn't. I'll remember that. Lead the way.
Yep, just what we needed. Just what we needed. Because, I mean, come on. Look at that. Who doesn't want that hat?
Fresh water. There must be a settlement somewhere nearby.
Maybe at some point I'll actually just like read out some of these, but for now I'm just kind of gonna get the codex, kind of display them for a little while, and get food.
Something the matter?
Might
There's
as well.
no story.
Accidentally clicked on her, so might as well
None
make
that
the
you're
most of
entitled
it.
to hear anyway. Just forget you ever saw it.
Ooh, thanks for following, Bob. Nice to see you.
We haven't gone all that far yet. What are you referring to exactly?
I know you're cool, Shadowheart. But really, I just want this bucket of fish.
What's next, I wonder? This way.
Also, it's time to level up. Nice and simple. Nothing really to do this early. What extra spell did it give us? Cure Wounds isn't very useful. That has utility. We have Healing Word already, so Cure Wounds is a little redundant. Drop that, add you, and be completely honest and say that we probably never really used any of these. We might use Bless early.
Never a dull moment. Can't slow down.
More dead people. Get our first waypoint in the game. Now, I don't have a rogue, so I can't just kind of try to get in there by picking the lock.
More of those wretched things. Better stay back. One strike could be lethal.
Ooh, these are much stronger than the ones we fought on the ship. Let's play a little kite war. Just a little one. I had to use some spell slots to cut down on a little bit of these numbers. Got him. Shadowheart and I have the exact same amount of HP. I'm gonna guiding bolt this one. We don't do any damage with our mace. Well, just roll the dice. Oh. That sucks a little bit. Ooh, look at us go. Yeah, we're not messing around with these. Jeez, 36 damage critical hit at level 2.
Onward.
That's a good critical for like a high level guiding bolt or inflict. We're determined and not going to get there. Look at that. This doesn't do it.
Perhaps
I was gonna say if that doesn't do it, then I will attempt to inflict wounds on it with myself, but no need, it looks like. Go with accuracy. Don't really need that kind of stuff to throw yet. Anybody I'd want to throw stuff on. Also less valuable early in the game. Clear it all and loot everything, you got it. Oceans of Speed, those are probably the strongest of things that we can get. They're phenomenal in this game. Bonus action, haste on a bottle, basically. Okay, let's go out this way. These tools.
Let's get on with it. Let's see what my touch can do.
Both of us are technically proficient in it, but, you know. DC 5, not too worried. I'm technically a little better at +2 dex. But that's just the tutorial for lockpicking anyways.
I must keep going.
Still alive. So that's progress. One day I'll catch a break.
Hurry! I've got one of those brain things cornered. There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others?
Are we going to be the bravado guy, or are we going to be the sus guy? I feel like we're going to be the bravado guy, because that's funnier.
There. Can you see it?
Just a dumb boar. You're relieved until you see the flash of a dagger.
I just need information. I saw you scuttling about on the ship. You're in league with them, aren't you? Those tentacle... Ah!
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light, the fear.
The worm. Of course.
Oh yeah, always got to be the good guy, Bob.
Somewhat. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies.
Oh, hey Redan. Thanks for the follow. Yeah.
A kindred spirit. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me. A pleasure. So, do you know anything about these worms? Turn us into... Of course it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect?
What else?
Although, it hasn't happened yet. If we can find an expert, someone that can control these things, there might still be time. Well, yes, of course. But first things first. You know, I was ready to go this alone, but maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea.
Anybody who's ever heard me talk about
And you seem
Baldur's
like a
Gate.
useful person to know. All right. I accept.
Knows that I never really use
Lead on.
Astarion. Only because my characters usually have thieves' tools. But this might be the time where we actually use Astarion.
Have a lot on my mind. Well, in it. Should mind my step.
So we're gonna use our not druid, but you know, better than druid ability.
Amicus animalis.
To go ahead and talk to this boar.
Away! Away!
You're all the same. Too many of my kind died because of your spears.
Oh no.
But not me!
Poor guy. Poor guy.
There.
Yeah, the boar was the poor guy.
That thing's bound to be dangerous, even if injured. Best be careful.
You approach the dying monster. This is the thing that abducted you. You could end its life here and now, if only you didn't feel compassion. Compassion?
Not away with your
Yes, you
Jedi
feel
mind
hate.
tricks.
And you deserve to be punished for it. You should be whipped, made to bow before this creature in shame. It's possessing your mind, forcing you to love it, but then the feeling slips. The creature's mind seems to focus elsewhere.
Do we see if we can turn the tables? Sure, let's see if we can turn the tables. My, how the turn the tables.
Your minds fuse, lusting for something that is gone. But then its grip claws back with a vengeance.
Oops.
A vice locking your mind into obedience. It needs sustenance to survive, and with your very body, you can provide.
Well, we're a cleric. If we fail this save, we just deserve to die. This game
The
has a
monster
5%
lies
chance to either
exhausted,
succeed or fail at
defeated.
anything, so...
Its eyes, wet orange pearls, radiate malice.
We're right here, so finish the job.
Monster. Death is too good for it.
Another speed potion, gotta love those. Anything. Come on, we jump up here. Oh, fortunately. Okay, heading on out.
Dead goblins over there. Worth checking for supplies, maybe.
Don't touch me.
It's a goblin scimitar, but it's still a scimitar. We can dual wield with this area and just fine.
Can't give up now. Have to keep going.
Not proficient. The stereo rogues not proficient? No, they're not proficient with scimitars. Whoopsie daisy.
Let's be quick. Alright, what now? What's going on with that room?
You approach the sigil on the stone. Magic glitters and swirls from it erratically, as if malfunctioning. It looks slightly dangerous.
Touch everything. Rule number 1 of D&D, make your DM happy and play with the toys they put in front of you.
A hand? Anyone?
I really, really wish that the high five option. Or do we take the high five option? Oh, I want to take the high five option.
Perhaps I should have clarified. A helping hand. Anyone?
Oh, give ourselves a little bit of guidance.
Whatever you're doing is working wonders. Now a quick little pull should do the trick.
This is where we struggle.
Oh. Hello. I'm Gale of Waterdeep. Apologies. I'm usually better at this. A bit shocked, but friend, it's a relief and a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Say, but I know you, don't I? In a manner of speaking. You were on the Norse Lloyd as well.
Maybe. Who's asking?
I don't know what transpired exactly, but the ship broke into pieces and I suddenly found myself in freefall. As I was plummeting to certain death, I spied a glimmer quite near where I estimated my body to impact with less than savory propulsion. Recognizing this glimmer to be magical in nature, I reached out to it with a weaving of words and found myself on the other side, as it were. How about you? How did you survive the fall? It is a valuable commodity to be favored so by the gods. But even so, I have the unfortunate suspicion your survival is still very much in jeopardy. Back on the ship, you too were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insertion in the ocular region, were you not?
Yeah, with whereas Asterion, I find incredibly whiny. Gale's very good with words. I like listening to Gale talk.
No use sugarcoating it, is there? The insertee we speak of, this parasite, are you aware that after a period of excruciating gestation, it will turn us into mind flayers? It's a process known as ceremorphosis, and let me assure you, it is to be avoided. So, speaking about divine intervention, you don't happen to be a cleric, by any chance, do you? Doctor? Surgeon? Uncannily adroit with a knitting needle?
You seem to know enough about our condition to realize it's beyond most clerics' skills.
Most, no doubt, but I find myself hoping to be in the presence of the few. You don't happen to be one of them. As we've established, few enough can. It's not exactly a common affliction. We're most certainly going to need a healer, and soon, too. How about we lend each other a helping hand once more and look for a healer together? Most excellent. A parasite shared is a parasite halved.
Good try, Gale.
Or something to that effect. Oh, but before you think you're about to embark on a journey with most ill-mannered a man, thank you for pulling me out of that stone. It was an act of foresighted kindness, I assure you. For I have the feeling ample opportunities will present themselves for me to return the favor.
What path lies before me?
Alright.
Yeah, I was ripe with
now,
magic.
Last time I played through this, I was playing a bard, so I never really had room for Gale as another spellcaster. So I'm probably going to actually use Gale this time around, kind of see what he's up about. What subclass do we want? No divination. Let's see, do we have important? I feel like that's just going to be an interface nightmare. We're going to go with abjuration, because the arcane ward is really good. Gain 2 spell. We'll take the abjuration one. Take the burst damage. What do we take the AoE? do you have? Age armor. Oh, we don't want any of those. We're gonna have to prepare some of those. All right, we'll take burning and AOE. Burning hands. Thunder wave. We'll drop fog cloud for shield. Age armor. Monk grease to ignite the burning hands. Now we're just gonna take burning hands. Alright. That's a level up.
Ah, excellent choice.
I've got a long road ahead.
And we're back on the road.
Breathe deep and move.
Now we could go up this path or we can go this way, but you know, we work left afterwards, right? Because we started from the right, so coming across.
You're both twice as tall as me, but have half the bloody backbone!
But we don't know what that thing even is. And what about the crypt?
I'm telling you, it's a ship. And the crypt can wait. Mari and Barton have been trying to break in for days. Now we... Stop! Got ourselves competition already. That's our ship.
I mean, no reason to lie, right? Give ourselves a little bit of the divine inspiration. That's fine. We didn't want to try to talk these guys into stuff anyway.
You're all hot air. Think you can get us to leave that bounty to you? Not a chance. What are you lot waiting for? Get him!
Cowabunga it is.
Where do I go from here?
All right, we're gonna get into melee.
Best be on my way.
And then we're gonna sacred frame. Guy.
I'm ready.
And Asterion from downtown is gonna give this guy the old sneak attack. Oh, we missed. Shucks.
My feet.
What's the nature cleric? Charm, channel fey magic to charm nearby beasts and plants. Oh. I haven't played a nature cleric in a... Well, I only ever played one. So that's good to check on what that could be. Alright. We just want a firebolt. Just want a firebolt.
Into the fray.
Do some focus firing. Wow, we are having a rough go.
Outflank. Outsmart.
Can't give up. Got to move.
Get Shadowheart a little closer too. Shadowheart is also in armor. The Asterion next for us. So. Oh well, jeez. Shadowheart's just gonna continue to be rolling like an absolute baller for us. God damn it. Get that sneak attack damage going.
Easy these days.
8 HP. Very low odds, so we're gonna go for it. Oh, we tried.
Need to act fast.
Shadowheart is gonna go ahead and give Gale a little bit of wake the heck up. Closer.
Mistra Rill.
Gale activated. Yes, he can. Battle is turning in your favor.
Well, so much for peace.
We're gonna use ourselves to try to set up Asterion.
Light on my feet.
Okay. Then in your face, sacred flame, which he saves.
This feels good.
Continue on from downtown. Good damage on the sneak attack.
Can't even catch my breath.
Out of action here. Gale.
Rook to Queen 6.
Y'all took all short range stuff, huh? Focus fire. Good job.
Talk to me.
Get in the mage's face.
The dice roll in my favor.
It's funny.
On my way.
Alright, then we switch to Shadowheart. I do like how the game kind of lets you manipulate my initiative order like that a little. Just to kind of help with a little bit of flow. Makes things a little bit less sloggy. Alright, we got him.
These boots have seen everything.
Use tools, trap disarm kit, and a shield. For some reason, if you don't get this shovel and you just happen to miss the one that's in this area somewhere else, like, it's hard to actually find a shovel to dig up all the fun spots that do that in the game. I just found that very interesting. This guy had a nice armor upgrade for us, so we're just gonna replace our chain shirt with some scale mail, get a little bit more AC going. Mage armor scroll. Get all the books. We're still in take everything mode. Why not? Second dagger for Asterion. Party sheet. Start giving people some ranged weapons, even though they probably never need them. You never know. Rapier's not light, so you have a short sword. Long sword, short sword. Arion, you can have a short sword. Yep. Gale's got Gale stuff.
My faith will guide me.
Shadowheart is out of spell slots, so
On I go.
before we go too deep into this, we'll just do a short rest, Shadow, we'll see how it goes.
Let's get going. How much farther can I go?
What do you give a book? Everything all right out there?
We're not good at any of these skills, but, you know, it's a dice roll. I killed your friends and now I'm here for you. Both were going to be a straight roll. A little bit of divine inspiration for luck.
Oh, I told him it wasn't safe out there. Get inside and I'll rustle up some bandages.
Oh, look at us bamboozle you.
You're dead!
The enemy is surprised. Wow. Oh, he loses his surprise condition. Guess we'll give him the double stab. Rogues at low level. Best time for them in their entire existence. Rogues get a little bit higher level and they become immediately less useful and left for everything outside of being good at skill checks.
Very well. I feel a presence here. A power. Patron god of this place?
Whoever that even is.
Ancient.
No impact symbols here. No
Find
dedication.
somewhere to camp
Nothing.
soon. A dead tongue. Whoever worshipped here must be long gone.
I love this. Like, this is, I don't know if they did this on purpose to kind of make it like a funny little throwback to a different game. The entire giant wedges of cheese that you can just pick up are hilarious to me.
Seek and you shall find me. Could be useful.
Get all the dried sausage.
Right.
Okay.
Looking ahead. Never wanted the easy path.
Where's the bloody lock?
We have a Asterion now.
A crooked touch.
Lockpicking in this game is very useful. So if you don't have a way to do it yourself, well, or you can just roll really badly. You know, that's an option too. Well, try again. At first you don't succeed. There you go.
Watch the shadows.
Right. I was wondering if it would just actually just let you do that. It does not. Too bad it was a critical hit.
How'd you get past Andor? Back off!
Another step forward. Battle of wits. Step by step.
Nice shooting. That way we don't trigger everybody in this whole place at the same time. We will take all the fancy things. Is there anything eat over here? Book of Final Breath. shabby wardrobe. Destitute clothes. Nah, that's not a thing for us. Go through the unlocked door first.
Survival is all that matters.
Can't quite get there.
On my way.
Shucks, that art saved.
Outmaneuver them.
Hit and run.
I speak, they burn.
Badass, Gale. Badass. I missed.
Clear off! We got here first.
Dang.
Heading there.
Time to move.
Never a dull moment. Gone with the weave.
If we can do a little bit of action economy finagling. Unfortunately not.
There's blood in the air.
Gotta take one out.
Another fight. Let's go.
Can you feel death's cold grip?
The lance board is set.
That hurts hurting a bit. Bonus action potion in this game is also really nice. Dang. Taking all the saves. Darian's doing a little bit of hurting. And bonus action potion. I think it gives you the sneak attack if you hit when you're at disadvantage. Nope, smart game. Good game.
Let me recite their demise. Swiftly now. Time to push my luck again.
Reach out and touch fate. Or don't. The old Rajay. Play reckless. Advantage here. Darian's having a bad day.
Victory is assured.
Should have tried to break the concentration of them first. That's okay, they made it anyway.
Still breathing.
Alright, we have advantage this time. Vindicated.
Swords meet sorcery.
What's the plan? On my way.
We're pretty dexy, I think, right? What do we got better odds with? Firebolt. Everyone just seems to be able to just body Shadowheart. He's currently ensnared. So we'll try to fix that first. Well, not like that.
Let's have some carnage. I wonder if this is worth the cost. The dance macabre.
Darn. We'll have to cunning action dash.
Got to keep fighting. Let's do this.
Oh, or not. That works too. Sometimes you get interfaced and it doesn't matter. And scroll.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Go through another trunk.
That might be worth a look.
I think perception is actually going to be nice. I didn't have that in my last run on my kind of character that I led with. We found the skull and we pushed it. Interesting.
This text is ancient. Dedication to a forgotten god?
So it would seem. Drow poison. All right, we're pretty banged up and we're pretty hurt. So before we go through this door to the next area, let's go get ourselves a little bit of the old rest.
Go to hell.
Watch your damn mouth. No, we're gonna be a smartass right back.
You're a good sport. Go to hell. An everyday expression. So trivial it's almost meaningless. But we've seen hell. It's real. And it isn't trivial.
We're gonna be just as edgy. Watch.
Devils, dragons, mind flayers. They used to be abstracts. Pictures on a piece of paper. What a difference a day makes. Now we have tadpoles slithering through our heads like carnivorous feti. That's not abstract.
Well, what can I say?
Point well made. I see. I'll wake you bright and early. We'll need to find a healer before the wee one gets hungry.
What were you two talking about? I see. I'd be careful with Gale.
You don't trust anyone.
So am I. If we're to survive, we need to trust each other.
You seem reliable. I think you know how important it is that we find someone who can cure us.
Yep.
Best if we focus on that.
Agreed. The sooner we find someone to
Good.
help us, the better.
We might even get lucky and find one right away. As I see it, we're overdue some good fortune. Rest well.
Thanks for the follow, Marvel Snapdex. Might as well talk to everyone. It's a small
Do you
group
mind?
still.
I'm brooding.
Ooh, he doesn't want to talk. Alright, let's go to bed. Just keep it easy. Use one of these heavy supply packs.
This is not the world you know. Rest feels impossible, no matter how heavy your eyes become. Every time they flicker shut, the tadpole seems to twitch behind them. Dragons, Gith, and the hells themselves have come after you. Yet it is this creature that lingers in your skull.
Let's try to turn the tables.
You focus on that spot of pain from when it slipped behind your eye to where it now lurks. You cannot prod it, but you can make it clear that you are watching. What is there to fear when it is the one stuck inside you? It is a minor victory, but enough to soothe you to sleep.
Hey, sleep's good. Watches? Who needs watches? Everyone just pass out in this dangerous dungeon. It's probably fine. Alright. Camp. And with that, we've been going for an hour and a half, so that's going to be it for tonight. Catch us next week as we open the door, as we open this door and continue on into the sanctuary. Thanks for watching, and have a good night, everybody.